2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Our Opinion Podcast. I'm your co-host Michael, and I'm here with my co-hosts Jhoan and Terence. I was going to say Terence and Jhoan. Y'all almost heard that. Doesn't matter.
I thought you were waiting for us to introduce ourselves.
I was like,
Jhoan.
No, I had to think about the names. Sorry, I was stuck. Fuck you. All right. Well, I don't know if anybody knows because we're all dressed up.
One of us is.
Yeah, okay. This man just came back from work with a red shirt, red sweater, talking about something. Jake from State Farm.
Goof ass.
But, so the first thing we really wanted to talk about.
So that's. Alright. So, since it's Halloween, did you guys do anything last night? Anything planned for tonight?
Oh, y'all are
weekend plans? Just because it's Halloween?
I mean, shit. Honestly, bro, yesterday was really like.
It was a movie.
No. Yesterday was the whole, like, celebration day, though. Because, like, that was just. It's a Saturday.
Yeah.
Halloween was, at midnight and shit. Some motherfuckers went out last night. As you can tell, probably. I'm a little sluggish today. But
I couldn't even tell, bro.
Yeah, you're right. But, nah, it was alright. It was definitely, like a lot of motherfuckers was out last night. Like,
bro.
Yeah, it was packed out at the bars and shit like that. But it was a good time. Got a little drunk, shit like that, But.
What'd you do?
I stayed in.
What?
I didn't do anything.
You not going to do anything today or tomorrow?
You
No.
go out to the club with your girl?
No, because at the end of it, it was supposed to be, like, another guy there. At least it was supposed to be Devin. But
He didn't come.
he didn't go because Emily, who's pregnant, her hip was hurting, so she decided to stay in, and so did he. And at that point, it was Tanya and, like, 4 other girls.
But low-key, I feel like if you're pregnant, you have, like, the best excuse for anything to not go out. You know what I mean?
You can't be mad at it.
Exactly. Like, oh, sorry, the baby's really been kicking today. I'm not saying that this is what they did. I'm just saying, like, you could probably get away with anything when it comes to that shit.
I personally would. I'd use that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like, it's
mug.
clutch as hell.
Like, if I get a ticket and I'm pregnant,
sorry, you're pregnant.
Like if I was a girl, right? I'm driving, I'm speeding, I get pulled over. I pretend like look at the officer, like I'm just going to the hospital. I've been getting some contractions or whatever.
Follow me.
Maybe, or if he's like bullshit, like
ma'am, step out of the car for me.
Nah, that'd be tough as hell.
You just gonna turn off their body cam. Boo, ma'am, step out of the car for me.
You guys wouldn't abuse that?
No, I mean, like, not like that, but in terms of, like, getting out of, like, going to places.
Like little stuff?
Yeah, like, oh, do you want to go here? And it's like, I changed my mind last minute. Hey, not really feeling well, this or that. Yeah, that's what I would fucking
for
sure.
Bro, I feel like motherfuckers going, if you need to get out of a situation, you gonna get out of the situation.
That's what I'm saying. Doesn't matter.
I don't think anyone is a stranger to being like, yeah, such and such is going down. I'm not coming. or
such and such isn't coming.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of just gotta dodge the situation. But I don't know.
I guess.
The only plan I really got for Halloween is just tomorrow go buy candy.
Tomorrow to go buy candy.
Oh, that's just gonna be on sale. What the fuck? Are you not gonna go buy candy?
No.
Why not? Like, even if you barely eat candy, it's just like, why not go get some? I mean, the shit don't expire for like 2 years anyway. It's gonna be there.
Great.
Michael's still gonna finish it by the end of the week.
Probably. Shit. That's why I said if y'all don't eat candy, I said shit. Y'all. I never say I don't eat candy like that.
No, I mean, I just don't want no fucking candy.
Yeah, I don't think I find myself craving candy like that. If it's there and I'm like hungry and that's the only thing, I'll eat candy.
Oh, I eat a shit ton of candy.
No, see, because like I work there's a bag of candy, and today I was like, man, I kind of want some
shit ton, but
you just don't want to buy it?
Candy.
Or what?
No, it's just like, I mean, like, I'm not like looking forward to the discounted candy.
Oh, I'm just saying, if we're on the topic of Halloween, that's pretty much what I got going on.
I don't know, bro. I feel like
because today I'm not going on. Today is Halloween. I mean, I don't know if we've already said that. I think we have.
Once I became an adult, it's just been like, you can buy whatever the fuck you want whenever you want. Bro, there have been times where like I bought myself a pie, like a whole pie.
Yeah.
Did you eat it?
Fuck it. Not like in one day, but like, yeah, I ate the whole pie eventually, over a couple of days. Like, yeah, I was in the mood for some pie. Like, this shit was fucking fun.
And that's when you knew you was growing up.
Yeah, it was
he said, you know what? Should I get pies? What? Why not?
I feel like
I have to question it?
I
Like,
feel like that
kind
of fucked me up as a kid though. Like when your parent was always telling you like no to this, no to that. Like now whenever I look at shit, I'm like I don't really like. Even if it's new, I've never tried it. I'm just like. I'm probably not gonna like it. Like,
yeah, bro. It's like, no cap though. Cause I be in the fucking store like, damn, that might be decent.
But
like,
I don't want to waste my money if it's
what's
not
the
good.
money even spending the cash?
Exactly.
But like I kind of broke out of that after I bought that first pie. I was like, shit.
So this is life changing.
Bro,
This is a game changer.
If I want a whole cake, I could buy a whole cake. No one's gonna stop me.
Even though they don't sell single slices or nothing.
Like, shit, I'm gonna just get the whole thing if I want to. Like,
roommate's just gonna get home like, bro, what happened? What party did you go to? No, I just wanted a fucking cake.
I just wanted a cake. No cap. I didn't bought cupcakes and shit before. Ain't nobody's birthday. I just wanted some cupcakes.
Cupcakes do still hit though.
Yeah, but like obviously it's all about moderation. You can't be eating pie every day.
No cap.
Unless it's really good.
I mean, a piece of pie every day ain't gonna hurt you, maybe. But a
I don't
whole
like pie
pie
like that, so it has to be like a I'm feeling it today pie.
And then you finished the whole pie that day, huh?
Nah.
I thought that's what you were going with. Like no, like I gotta really
I'm
take
not
that motherfucker.
like for example, like pumpkin pie is like super
That's
popular. I don't
disgusting.
even like pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin.
That's disgusting.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like pumpkin. I don't like.
But he didn't want to dab you up.
Like apple pie, maybe peach pie.
Yeah,
that stuff's decent.
Apple pie.
I don't like apple pie.
You don't fuck with apple pie?
It's a texture, and like when I
don't even
eat
gotta
it.
hear what you gotta say. You're capping.
No, it's just taste.
It's good because they usually make it with like what's like cinnamon.
Yeah, like I get
Cinnamon?
why people like it. But I just personally.
It's nice. I know. I fuck with it. What like blueberry pie?
Blueberry
hits.
pie. Hits.
Yeah.
That's
What?
delicious.
You a weirdo.
Raspberry, like any berry, strawberry, all that. Delicious.
You a
It's
weirdo.
worth the apple, the pumpkin. Those.
You know which ones I
pumpkins,
really
bro.
like?
Sweet potatoes.
The one that's like
I've never had sweet potato pie.
sweet
My
potato
mom
pie
makes that
sucks.
shit all the time.
Sweet potato
It's
sucks?
disgusting.
That shit slaps.
Slap him, bro.
Disgusting. It's
Slap him.
horrible. What do you mean?
For your mom, slap him.
We've never had. Good
I have
sweet potato
had
pie.
sweet potato. Okay.
So what we
maybe
doing for
good.
Thanksgiving?
Never
Like what?
had- I mean,
Hey,
I
bro,
will be.
like you ain't got no microphone. Like, you're banging and
I will
shit.
probably be having some sweet potato pie.
Damn, he didn't even say y'all want some. He just said I'm gonna be having.
You just said it was disgusting. Why would I offer you? A
Exactly. That's
piece?
why he's looking at
but
me.
then you said banana pudding.
Right.
That's why he was looking at
But
me.
see,
though.
that's kind of like my thing. So like,
What's up with you trying to separate? He said, why is he looking at me though? He said he clearly not trying to fuck with you.
No, because you said it's
What is it, can
disgusting,
you-
and I said I haven't tried it.
Okay.
Anyways,
Right.
after all those talks about family, you guys are family. He said, but this is mine. There's a little sweet potato and banana pudding. Y'all ain't invited
look,
to
bro,
that.
because it's like there are certain things you only get every couple months. Every once a year, maybe twice a year. Some things aren't really up for sharing,
I don't know what to tell you. Damn, bro, it's limited supply.
like should only come around once a year. Like it's tough. It's
And
tough
even though
out
you get
here.
it multiple years, you said 1 year you can't split it off. 1 year you can't.
That's kind of cap. Like let me break it down to you like
Right,
this.
right.
What if once a year you got $100?
That's not the same. That's
So
money.
then what? I come up and I want.
Like I've never had money. Can I get some?
Like what the fuck? That's not the same. That's like saying if we only got some shit once a year, like some special like pozole, like we would share that shit to you. No problem.
Because you got it in bulk.
What? Because we got it in bulk. What do you mean? Because we got it in bulk?
Because you done made a lot of it.
So a whole pie ain't bulk.
It's not.
It's not.
He said I could eat that
A
shit
whole
for 3-4
pie
days.
is really only 4 pieces if you think about it, bro.
He said I need to eat this shit more than one day
You cut
a
it into
year.
4 if it's like, because you're going to have one right after the meal, and then you have one before you even leave the OG crib. So then you only got 2 pieces left. And then you probably
So
gonna
then
smash
who-
one when you first.
So how many pies are really made at your family gathering?
Like 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
One of them is split between the entire group of the family.
And one of them, you can't, not even a slice. You can't even be like, here, you have half of this slice, you have half of this slice. Not even
So look,
one
my
slice.
mom will she'll make like 3 pies.
No, you already explained
One-
how many pies your mom makes. What I'm asking is why can't you share one of your pieces?
Because look,
You still have a whole piece after you
Look.
leave the crib if you give us half.
because she's got, because like it's 3 of us, right? 3 bucks.
Yeah.
So
But you keep
Technically, everybody get a pie.
not quite. My younger brother.
He said, not quite. Actually, we get a little more than that. What
you got enough brother to doesn't really like pie like that. So the extra third pie gets distributed during the day when people are at the house. Mm-hmm. If you so happen to stroll by,
throughout that period of time,
we might be able to get you a piece. Okay. But that individual pie, like I said,
that's fucked up.
The 4 pieces are already. So why don't you share with us and then you try to swing by and get lucky?
See, because that's the thing. I already have a pie. Like my pie's already solidified, and so like there's a certain amount that I want, and that's crazy. Deviating from that amount could be detritus. Like it's
I like how also you said you had 4 slices, and then you said you got a whole pie, so you have a whole pie.
Right. But it's
so
4 slices.
You don't have to give us a whole slice.
You need 4 of these. One slice. You need 4 of these.
Yeah. We can get an 1/8 instead of a 4.
We can't even we can just try it.
And not only that, you can be like, here, try it.
It's cut into 4ths, though.
Right.
How about while you're eating one of your pieces, you just chip a little off and let us try it.
And if we don't, exactly, that's
that I could do.
Can you? Because it looks like it hurts. It looks like it's hurting you.
I can give you a small portion of the piece that I'm eating for sure.
Right.
Like a little bite.
And I feel like even that you're gonna look for most of crust. You're gonna look for crust when you go for that piece of pie.
You didn't even say a piece. You said a little piece. Like enough for you to try.
Like you're feeding a cat,
right? I mean, yeah, it's gonna be enough for you to get a taste for it.
Oh damn! Wow.
You gonna really scrape it like with the back of the spoon, like.
I mean, like, look, bro. All I'm saying is the pie is good, and so like, why would I give up my portion of the pie?
But we're not asking you for your whole portion of your pie.
You keep saying this whole portion thing, like you're like
that's what we keep going back.
Well, like it's 2 of y'all, so I'm assuming y'all both would want an 8th piece.
No, we just want a bite,
right? And that's what I'm saying. We can get an 8th piece, or we can eat, like I said, just a try. Because look, what if?
Yeah, I agree to the try.
Okay,
right. But you making it seem like this,
even to the try thing. It's like we're not. It sounds like we're not getting a spoonful.
like we splitting a spoon.
Not at all.
No, you get a little fork bite.
You're gonna fill up a spoon and be like, Jhoan,
I'm gonna cut out the piece of pie, and then like if this is the pie, like if that's the little triangle, and then we'll split that in half. Y'all good to go.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Let's look at that again, folks. That's an inch in diameter.
It's like this big. If we put it in the camera.
But you would get the gist of what the pie tastes like.
And if we like it, you'd be like, that's tough luck. Like,
you'd be like, see you next year. Shit.
For what? You're not going to shit. You were just talking about how you only get it once a year.
But see, now that we know that you like it, we might fuck around and be able to make a 4th pie. Look, now everybody's
we know now when to make a 4th pie in advance.
See, because what if you don't like it? And now
then
we
have
extra
more
pie.
See,
I only need 4 pieces.
So, bro, what is this? So he needs bulk, just not that much bulk.
Yeah, I don't need too much pie because then it might.
You don't got roommates?
I mean, I do. Yeah.
You just don't want them to eat.
My pie is my pie.
But if there was a 4th pie, like he just said.
But see, we're asking for us to pay for ingredients.
Bro, do you want us to give you the ingredients?
Bro,
I mean, but I'm not.
He said that would help.
I'm not making the pie. That's my mom. She's the one making the pie.
Okay.
Damn. OG.
You just be like, hey, OG, just whip up one more to this year. You know what I mean?
You could have just not even like Michael and Jhoan want to try it. You think you could? I know they sold the little pie, the little.
She probably would be like, all right, they can probably get one of the pieces out of the 3rd pie.
I mean, you're gonna correct her like, but no, that's for everybody.
That's what I said. If y'all swing past when the 3rd pie is up for grabs.
How we know when the 3rd pie is up for grabs?
Look, man, it's coming. You just gotta come by like
this
that
is
day.
She's gonna say, yeah, they can get a little bit of that 3rd pie, like the little 1/3, and you'll be like, no, but we don't even know if they're gonna show up. So let's just.
Well, like, we're not going to put it on reserve for y'all. Y'all got to come through. Like,
she makes it seem
you
like...
ain't got no date. It seems like there's scalpers already. Like, like there's scalpers for this pie. Like,
I mean, yeah. Me and my brother. Yeah. That's why there's 3 to begin with. Like, that's the whole point. But, like...
But you can't have more than 4 slices, but that 3rd is for grabs.
The 3rd one is, yes.
So you'll grab some of the 3rd before you even finish your 4. Possibly.
Oh, I take from the 3rd before I even touch mine. Yeah.
So, but when we brought up the idea of a 4th pie, you said that was too much.
That's too much.
But you couldn't split that. Split it 3 ways or something with somebody else if we don't like it.
But see,
that's just too much.
Whole extra pie for a possibility.
No, but what about
the little one, the little pie.
See, now you're asking my mom to do extra just for y'all.
What do you mean extra? It's just less work.
It's right.
But that's extra.
We could pay her.
We can bring the
I mean, if you want to pay her, I'm sure she'd do it for some bread.
I'm sure she'd do it
for some bread.
Crazy.
She's a bag chaser.
It's so much work for this to try it.
That's on y'all though. Y'all are putting in on. I already told you I'd let you get a little piece off my shit.
Just remember that when we having some carne asada and you overvote. And you're like, damn, that me smell real
y'all
good.
Too generous though. Y'all be
so you taking advantage of us. So you know we're generous.
She be like, you trying to eat? I be like, shit. I can eat.
I'm gonna look at her like, no, like that's for later. Like you can't. I'm gonna take that. Like, you can't get them from that.
You might be able to get some of our like, oh, we didn't want this cut of the meat portion. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and that's cool.
You lying?
That's cool. You know,
you lying?
Summer come around, the barbecues will get rolling.
You gonna bite that bitch like? He gonna be like, I'm gonna remember this next time.
You gonna share the barbecues?
If y'all, I mean, if you bring a dish to the barbecue, you can eat.
Yeah, he told me that last time.
Just a plate?
No,
like something for everybody.
Oh, like a plate, like a dish.
You know, food
like a
for the
dish.
group.
Right, kind of like a potluck type of deal.
Shit, fuck. Need some sodas. Bring a couple 2 liters.
At that point,
food have to get tasted first before entry, though. So it's not up to par.
We go just
bring some LaCroix.
We gonna give you this much too. Like, try.
Something like. Okay.
Yeah, goofy as hell.
What's the other thing we wanted to talk about?
The metaverse.
What the fuck's the metaverse?
Meta.
Oh, Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
I mean, Meta.
Meta. What is it? You said that was a stupid, right? You didn't like that?
I just feel like, well, why dare you out of nowhere just deciding to change the name of your company?
I think the reason that they're doing it, they had said, is because like Facebook is attached to all this bad stuff.
I don't think changing the name is
really
kind of too much for that, though.
Was that like an article? I just thought of it like them trying to be prepared for what's next, since they know that VR is going to be something.
Well, they are trying to go into the VR universe. Like that's what Mark
saying.
Zuckerberg talked about, that how he wants to be and implemented in that. I feel like it's going to become a thing with NFTs and the meta or whatever.
Yeah, that shit's stupid as hell. NFT is stupid as hell.
As of now, I think they are, yeah. But people pay for them like art.
Yeah, that's fine, I suppose. I wish I could make some money off that shit.
I mean, that's why I thought he was doing it, just to get ahead of the curve before somebody else comes along, makes something like what he's trying to do, and at that point, no one's going to touch Facebook, and then he's going to lose billions and millions of dollars.
I mean, people already don't fuck with Facebook.
But it's so easy and accessible at this point. It's
mostly old people.
Right.
I don't know, bro.
But sooner or later, we're going to be the old people. So if he was like to move us into like his little metaverse or whatever.
Well, no, I mean, like as of now,
it's
mainly just old people.
They're not gonna be here forever,
I guess. But I think there'll just be something better.
I think that he's trying to do that better. I don't even know if it's gonna work.
What's the whole plan?
It's like you have a VR set. Well, actually, I've seen commercials or like videos of them just like not wearing any VR or anything, and just. There was one I saw of them playing ping pong, right? This girl is in like New York, and she's outside, and there's no table in front of her, and she's just going like this, pretending she's playing ping pong. But in the video, it's showing you.
Imagine how stupid she looked recording that and told the dumbass to just swing her arms back and forth. Like, all right, and action.
Right, but she wasn't wearing any headgear, and in front of her was somebody else that she was playing with, and he was like in California or some shit in his living room. But again, I didn't see any headsets or anything.
So where are you at outside in New York? Like,
she was just somewhere. I mean, the point is for you can connect with anybody anywhere. But again, they wasn't wearing any headsets, so I don't know what the premise was.
Was that just for video purposes?
Maybe.
I think this is what we want.
So you have to put on. You would potentially have to put on a whole headset to get on.
You guys
Facebook?
Ever seen Game Over? Or Ready Player One or whatever?
Yeah.
You know how they play with the little headset and the whole metaverse?
What if it's like a room thing instead?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought it was reminding me of that movie.
Well, no, but like without the headset. Like, what if they're trying to get to the thing where it's like it's a room and it's like you know which one was it? In what is it? Black Mirror?
Oh, I didn't watch
the digital one or whatever. The one where it's like everything became digital. Well, the point was they were like in this room, and the room, the whole room had like screens on it. So it's like, what if they had like they wanted to get to a point where it's like the whole room has screens on it, and like there's like things reading and being able to see your movement and your face and this and that, and that's how you interact with the people because there's all this equipment inside the.
I mean, maybe because, like I said, I don't see any headsets, any gear.
You'd have to. That'd be too much though, because then people would have to pay for all that shit. Who the fuck is gonna?
Well, I mean, just like with anything, it would become cheaper over time.
Yeah, I mean,
but who's gonna dedicate an entire room out of their living?
I mean,
for a lot of rich people.
Shit, bro. For all you know,
rich people,
it's
like,
4 little cameras.
You're not gonna be able to like satisfy like the vast majority of customers.
Well, I mean, I don't think it'll ever.
Like they might.
You guys have a spare room right now?
No. Set up I'm talking. Look, like I'm talking about. Like they might get to the point where it's like so advanced and everything, where they just literally just put 4 cameras in 4 corners or whatever. Like that, yeah, and now this room is able to do that whole.
I suppose maybe.
I mean, that's what I feel like. If they're not going with the headsets.
Oh, they could do the thing like they used to do with like PlayStations and Xboxes. You know,
the
they would rent them out. Or they would rent them out. They would have a bunch of computers set up to like the PlayStations, the Xbox. You would come in, you would rent the time out. You could get any game you wanted.
I remember those.
Yeah, like that. But in terms of like, it would just be a big ass office with hella blank rooms that you could just play VR in. That'd be pretty cool. Like if they could make it so cool, like so clear.
Sounding a lot like that movie, the Ready Player One.
I haven't seen it, so I mean, like,
you gotta watch it. Like at the end of the day, people are in debt and are playing this game to pay off their debt.
So Squid Games, but VR mode.
Basically, because it's like if Mark Zuckerberg right now said this metaverse is live and everything, you can do this shit from home, and then
equipment,
whatever. Like I'm just giving you an example. The movie is just like that with VR, and then the guy who created it puts Easter eggs throughout the game, and if you find the Easter eggs, you win the company.
It's pretty nice. What are your thoughts on it? Would you adapt into this lifestyle if it had?
Fuck with it.
You would never do this?
So I don't like the whole idea of, I don't know. It's just too much technology for me.
Really?
They're pushing it. It's like getting sci-fi-ish.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it's just, and then it's going to get, I feel like it'll get to a point where it might be some shit like that movie. You know, like it might really get to a point where people are like too consumed by that shit. I don't fuck with that.
I think we're I don't know. I think it could go one of 2 ways, but we could either be really far from that future or it could be really close because it just depends on how quickly people want to adapt to that style. Yeah, I think eventually it will happen.
Because I mean, not only that, like I feel like governments or companies just have a lot more like advanced technology than maybe they even want to put out.
Before. I feel like Amazon's gonna do some shit. Like they're gonna be like, "Hey,
bro, did I tell you or did I bring this up here?" Amazon is trying to buy or has a blimp or some shit in certain cities right now. It's a big blimp, and from the bottom of it, they release drones to do same day deliveries.
Huh.
Interesting.
And I think it was you that were talking about it with Fortnite, and you're like, man, so how is it gonna work with like sofas and like big heavy stuff?
Yeah, because that should be tough.
At that point, there's 3 or 4 drones or something.
Or maybe it's like after like a certain weight limit. You know what I mean?
Bro, yeah. But I mean, could you imagine seeing like 4 drones carrying a fucking sofa through the sky like a box?
Nah, that'd be way too many accidents.
And I'd be like, bro, like that's gonna cause too many people to be a little too curious.
That's what I thought. Shit, maybe it was just like little stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe
books, meds,
5x5, or
controllers, mouses, stuff like that.
Like that. That'd be pretty cool.
I suppose.
But then I feel like then eventually like more and more people are gonna start taking advantage of that like airspace, and it's gonna be really crowded. You know, like I don't want to live in a future where like you can't see the sky. That kind of sucks. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You don't know what I mean?
Like you just feel like you'd be like people just too many drones and shit.
We'll just take up this sky with too much shit.
I don't know if that would even be like possible.
You think so?
Because there's like certain, what is it called? Like restrictions near airports and all that for the planes themselves. Because, I mean,
I guess there would have to be a lot of shit.
Yeah, because I know, what is it? Jake from Amazon? Jeff?
Bezos? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like our boss.
Oh, Jack?
Jeff. I knew it was a J.
Jeff?
He was talking to me one day. He was talking about how he has a drone. He's like, yeah, but I can't even fly it up here. I was like, why? He's like, because we're too close to the airport. I can get like fined $10,000 for flying it here.
That's still
fine. I mean, apparently, like for that kind of stuff, you have to register your drone before you fly it, and so like when you're actually near that like zone,
they'll know what it is.
You'll know. It'll tell you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, but it'll tell you, like, your drone will tell you. If it's a good enough drone, it should, like, hey, you're entering a restricted area before you, like, push on. It'll stop the drone, and it should ask you. Because remember the guy that we used to work with? He had a drone, too. He would fly the bitch out all the time. Who? What's his name? Old dude. Were you there? Yeah, you were there when he was working there at the recycling company. Tall dude. He had a drone. He would fly it outside sometimes.
Oh, the farmer dude?
No. The farmer dude was weird. But no, he had a drone that he would fly, and he was telling us about it, like, oh yeah, once you put the drone a certain distance, it'll tell you, like, yeah. So, I mean, unless it's already within the restricted zone, maybe that's why he's like, oh no, I'm not gonna take the risk.
Bro, I'm getting real close to, like, if I ever have kids, like, you just can't have social media at this point.
What you mean?
Because, like, if the metaverse becomes something, that's their social media, you know what I mean? It'll be, like, integrated a lot more into their life. Because, like, I've seen articles. There was a documentary on Facebook, too. Or not Facebook, on Netflix. About how Facebook sells your information and all that.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does. That's why I don't think the metaverse will be... I feel like it's going to be a different company because everybody knows that Facebook, like, sells. Like, you're the customer.
Exactly. But, that, like, this documentary was talking about, like, CEOs and stuff like that were higher-ups in the company that decided to, like, leave for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. They're like, yeah, like, my kids don't have social media. I know what's going on behind the scenes. So they have phones, but they don't have Instagrams. They don't have Facebook or whatever. And I'm guessing that's as long as they're under their roof. Because at a certain point, they're going to do whatever they want. But
what would you do?
I feel like I'm headed towards that.
What would you restrict, though?
Just social media.
YouTube and everything?
No, probably not YouTube, but like actual like social media, like Snapchat,
YouTube. No, YouTube, Snapchat,
Instagram, like twice. I don't know, because like
Snapchat, like Facebook,
like if it's that Twitter. Integrated, because like what if later on in the future glasses, my kids might need glasses, and if they have something for Snapchat to be recording all the time, and you just click it to take a picture and share it, I'm like, no, you can't have those glasses. You're gonna like get recorded.
Expose me.
It's not even just about me. It's about like their own privacy.
You be saying some dumbass shit. I don't know.
I think that's what. I don't know if you guys would do that.
I mean, I think that I would maybe restrict them from like Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, but like YouTube and maybe like Twitch and stuff like that. Games, I wouldn't restrict them from any games. So.
I wouldn't necessarily like restrict social media. I think it's all about just like knowing how to like use it and like moderate it. Like I don't really prescribe to the idea of like my kids having like access to technology like young anyway. So like I don't want them to have like social medias until they're like at age where I feel like they can like handle it.
What age?
That's true.
I would probably say like somewhere near. It would really depend on the child, because I feel like, you know, kids mature at different rates, but like if I had to put an age on it, probably like somewhere between like 12 and 14.
I mean, I've seen that a lot with Verizon. At least people will get Apple Watches, and you know how the cellular ones have their own phone number and you can call them. Mm-hmm. So instead of getting them an actual phone, they'll just buy them an Apple Watch.
Oh.
And that way when they're at school, they'll get calls and texts just from their parents. And they can audio FaceTime with their parents, like, hey, I'm heading home, or hey, I'm lost, or whatever, instead of actually giving them an actual phone.
It's pretty good, okay?
Yeah. So that's why I thought, like, maybe just because you said that, like, you might be like, you know, again, you're 10. I don't think you're ready for a phone, but here's an Apple Watch. Like, just strap this on.
She's going to get robbed so quick for that Apple Watch.
Not my son.
Where do you think we're gonna live? It's like to the point where he's gonna get robbed.
I mean, I feel like even in a good neighborhood, even in a good neighborhood, there's just gonna be. I mean, there's always an.
At that point, they're gonna be like, "Shit, you got an Apple Watch? I've had mine for 2 years." That's what they're gonna say. Yeah. Those are the conversations that I would.
The neighborhoods.
Our schools will probably have security. You know, so
it's gonna be way different.
Right. It wouldn't be like now. Like if we walk outside, kid was like, "Oh, what you got on your wrist, man?" And just stain it.
I wish somebody would try and test something off my wrist, bro. It'd be a different day.
But what if they just stained your shit? Like, what if they just grabbed it?
Well, the fact that you start to reach for me, we already
right. It's not like a stranger walks up to him and be like, "Hey," like he's not gonna.
Yeah.
What would you do if somebody knocked you out and stole your watch? You wake up. What's the first thing you do?
What do you mean, bro? I just woke up from getting knocked out. I had to check to make sure I have all my other shit, and then
no, they only took your watch.
Well, then, what can I do, bro? I just got knocked out. I don't know who knocked me out. I have no way of tracking them down. I take my losses and I go home.
He wanted a real good answer, too.
I really wanted you to be like, first thing I do is check the cameras at the local store.
Like, shit, unless there's some way for me to really pinpoint who the fuck did it, it's gonna be like, shit, I'm gonna just,
probably just wake up mad as hell. Like,
yeah, just get pissed off. Like, bro, like, what the fuck happened? Like, why the fuck did I just get knocked out? How the hell did I get knocked out unknowingly?
Fast.
No,
you wanted him to go to the nearest store and be like,
yeah, let me get all like,
right.
I need all this. I need all that.
All I can hope for is I woke up and somebody's like, yeah, bro, that nigga down the street. It's like, oh, okay, bet. You can go take care of that. But unless somebody's already on pinpoint about what all that is, I'm like, well, at least he didn't take shit else. Like, shit, we just take our losses and push on.
That's true. What would you do?
What would I do?
Same shit.
Right. Like, you made it seem like we got like actual hitters out there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to him first, and he gonna actually let me know. I don't know. The person who just did this to me.
I don't know. I don't know what I expected from this group. I'm sorry.
He's here from this group.
I thought
we was out here just sending hits and shit.
I was really hoping like, yeah, Ray J, like call Lil Quan or like, I don't know. Could be anybody. But what was the last thing we wanted to talk about?
That new Buzz Lightyear movie, son.
Buzz Lightyear movie?
What the fuck? I haven't even seen that.
You ever seen the trailer? That shit looks
Do you want to see it?
I saw somebody just talking about
the body cam.
Load it up real quick.
He looked like he thinking. He
said the body cam. I think you did laugh at that shit too.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
He said Buzz looked like he'd turn off his body cam.
I said, what? No, y'all are hilarious.
This shit looks really nice.
Shit. Lightyear.
Yeah.
Oh, you're really gonna play the trailer?
For real, bro.
Oh.
You're just gonna see like glimpses of it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
Yeah, don't play the audio though.
No, that's why I turned it off.
Yeah, y'all are both goofy.
Look at that though. Tell me that shit doesn't look clean as fuck though.
Yeah, it looks clean.
So right now he's got that clean suit. You know what I'm saying?
What's the premise of the movie?
It's like I think it's like his actual backstory. So they're explaining
like the action figure was like.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that it had like a show or some shit.
They really needed something, huh?
Yeah, I mean it looks pretty cool though. Look at that.
Y'all finna watch it?
Hell yeah! What the fuck? You're not gonna watch it?
Damn, y'all jumped on me like that was supposed to be a given. Like shit, bro.
That's weird.
Why the fuck wouldn't you?
Like you a weirdo. You ain't trying to watch this movie.
It's like, did you watch the Incredibles 2 when it first came out?
Of course.
So there you go. It's kind of like,
but it's different though, because this isn't even like a 2. This is a whole new concept.
No, so but you know, you recognize it from a movie,
right?
That's like if the Incredibles, like if it had like a spin-off, like
Frozone, was that his name?
Yeah, like if Frozone made a spin, you tell me you wouldn't watch the Frozone. Or if
like Dash had his own movie.
I mean, like I might check it out, but like I wouldn't be like.
Oh, but you're like, I'm gonna watch it. Just like we never said you gotta watch it as soon as it comes out. Right.
But I mean, like I don't know, like yeah, it'd be one of those ones where it's like I'd be on a Sunday afternoon, like sitting on like whatever, searching for a movie, and I'm like, oh, they put this bitch on Netflix, I'll check it out. It wouldn't be like let me go search for it. I need to like I wouldn't care that much. Damn. Because I mean, even when The Gremlins 2, I wasn't like. It was like, what? Oh shit! When I
think the Gremlins too.
When I have the the accessibility to it, I'll watch it. But like I ain't jumping to it.
I jump to all those. Like if it has my interest enough for me to even want to go see the movie, or hope to see more movies like it, at this point I just go.
The only one I did for that was Carnage. Like Carnage, because I heard such good stuff about Venom. So like, fuck it, I'll go watch it right now.
Right, and because of that,
that's good, bro. Y'all hating, bro. That was a good movie.
It was.
Bro. The thing is, the plot was.
That movie was ass, bro.
The plot was bad, but it had good fighting scenes and cool.
It was like a 7 or a 6 out of 10.
Oh really, dude? Like
it was.
All right, why don't you go rate movies? You fucking losers.
Yeah, I damn near would play a little lower than that. I ain't gonna lie. I just
really?
Fuck with it. It was like way too like.
You think it was rushed? A lot of people say like the whole plot seemed really rushed.
It did seem rushed.
And I told him how short it was. He's like, couldn't be that long. Or you're like, it says 2 hours.
Yeah, because that's what it did. It did on the thing. Then I got there.
How long was it?
It's an hour and a half.
Maybe, yeah. I was going to say like an hour and a half.
I don't get why people do that. Why they cut from movies. Like they think, oh, they're not going to watch this. Like as a person like watching the movie, if we can get the most explanation possible, like the people, especially Marvel movies, like those nerdy movies, like people want to watch as much as they can. It's not like other movies. It's not like a chick flick. Like that's different. Like people get tired after a certain amount of time for those movies. But I feel like if you really look at the time that people watch in terms of like Marvel and DC and shit, they watch the whole thing every time.
I also just feel like the comedy just wasn't on point. Like they just wasn't funny.
Yeah,
it did seem like they were reaching.
Like they just wasn't.
And it's all CGI.
The whole Venom thing where he was finding himself.
Yeah, they was just reaching for it.
And how they came back together or whatever.
It's just like, yeah.
Well, the point I was trying to make, because you guys put a damp on it, is just I was trying to support movies that I wanted to. That's why I see it like Buzz Lightyear when it comes out, or Lightyear.
Yeah, no, I mean, it looked like a good movie. That's why I wanted to see it.
I just do it like, so then what if we get like a different spin-off from Toy Story? I don't know, a Woody movie since he had his own show.
But they already kind of did the whole Woody thing, you know, with the whole, remember that one, the one
movie where they showed like
this was your last episode before you got da-da-da.
I mean, maybe it was based on somebody in like that universe or whatever. Like that's the only reason I do it. What is it? I just watched the anime movie, the My Hero. I just went just so that to support it. So that they keep making more movies.
I'd go watch it just because that's a good movie.
Marvel movies, that's why I go the same week it comes out, just so they make more movies of that. Boost their ratings.
I wish that they would just do a thing where it's like just buy it online for like
I do not care
$5.
They're never gonna do that. For $5, they're doing it $30 at Disney Plus just to watch the movie the same day it comes out on theaters. Talking about $5.
$30.
Yeah, like I guess the Black Widow when it first came out on Disney.
I guess
Plus,
the thing is that
$30.
you're buying it for like you can at that point you can have as many people as you want watch it. You know what I mean? Like you're not limited to one person. It's not like a buy.
That's what they were saying because they're like if you invite 10 people, charge them $30 or something. But at that point, I mean, I don't think I'd ever charge somebody to come watch a movie.
If you called me and said, "Hey, bro, you trying to come watch a movie?"
Before you at the door, like, "Hey, bro, before you get in, $3."
It's $3. I'm gonna look at you and be like, I'm gonna get you. Shit.
Like, all right, bro.
Yeah, but because I could see the premise that they were doing, but I'm like, and at the end of the day, Disney Plus is like a family, like, company.
I mean, they got the whole thing now with the ESPN and
yeah, but not only that, it's like if you think about it, if you have kids, you have 3 kids, and you go to the movies, you're paying for the tickets of everyone. Snacks for everyone.
But that snack shit is really getting out of hand, bro.
Nobody paying for snacks.
Well, the thing is,
one thing of popcorn.
Maybe we swung to Woodman's before go pick up some snacks.
I get popcorn
pockets. Don't be loud with
popcorn is the only thing I really buy.
Yeah, I don't get
even that
candy.
Shit, I just be getting tired of pot, because it's like, bro, I'm paying for all this shit, knowing damn well I can go to the store and get some shit better than this.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's how they make their money. The theaters.
Theater popcorn.
Just put butter. That's what it is.
I don't know, it hits a little different.
It's just
it hits different. And I feel like you just gotta support.
It's not though.
It's the butter. I'm telling you, like this.
It's really the type of popcorn.
What type of popcorn is it that you can't just go buy at the store?
I don't know what kind of popcorn movie.
That's why he goes to the movie theaters and gets the popcorn.
But if I can guarantee you, if you gave me a bucket of movie theater popcorn and then bought a bucket of fucking popcorn from the store and put all your fucking butter in there, I can tell you the difference. 110%.
That's facts.
So you're saying that like, I don't know. You're saying that way too confident.
I mean,
don't think
shit, bro. I put money on it.
I'm not gonna do it. Go out the way just to make it seem like
right,
what do you think, Terrence? Is this shit like movie quality? Like, I'm sure somebody could do it if they wanted to.
I'm telling you, I could do it. not somebody, me, personally.
So why don't you just do it? Just
because I don't need to. I already know the establishment.
And it's also cheaper where you go.
Okay, so at least you've established that you can't make popcorn outside.
I don't like eat popcorn on a regular basis for me to go buy a box of popcorn.
That's fair.
When do you eat popcorn on I mean, no.
A lot of people eat popcorn on a regular basis.
He doesn't. That's what he said.
Bro.
No, I'm just saying like that's like it's not like that uncommon of a thing. Like I wouldn't like, you know what I mean?
I'm not talking about for the general public.
When we talked about popcorn, we didn't explain how much we liked it. We were just talking about popcorn.
I was saying that the popcorn from the theaters tastes better than the popcorn that you would get from the store. In my personal opinion, if that makes you feel better.
You're the one that brought up the point that you don't eat it that often anyway.
I was just saying, you were trying to bring up the point that you could just go to the store and buy popcorn. I was like,
that was the whole point. And then you changed the argument. I don't eat it that much anyway.
Instead of going to buy the popcorn from the store, I would just get it from the theaters.
Just have your expensive movie popcorn. Whatever.
Then you have to pop the popcorn at home, and then by the time you get to the theaters, it's gonna be cold. Not even really fresh. And then you're going to have soggy ass popcorn and then already put your butter on there.
Didn't we already talk about this, about the revenue for theaters anyways?
I think we probably did. Right. No, I was just talking about enjoying movie quality popcorn
I was just
in general, not like taking it to the movie theater. I wasn't saying go out of your way to go to a movie theater just to enjoy that popcorn that's as good as the movie theater. No, I'm just talking about that popcorn you can have anywhere else. You need to just shut the fuck up.
You're gonna say something that is not even gonna like attack him in any ways, but like, yeah, but that's what I was trying to tell you, bro.
No. No, y'all just.
This is why I don't argue with him anymore, bro.
You're just not good at arguing, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Whatever.
No. We're all right. That's it.
All right, whatever. Go ahead.
You remember when we used to clean the bitches though?
I just want to tell you because we used to get bags of popcorn.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm talking about like 2 or 3.
Come to sleep over and shit like that.
I was like, bro, y'all want some?
Used to be dumping out the bags of popcorn. Yeah, great times. That shit was alright.
Really?
Yeah.
To this day, that's why I don't make a mess at the theater anymore.
Bro, gave me the most respect for the theaters, bro. I be like, bro, you can't drop a single popcorn on the motherfucking floor, bro.
I'm talking about any garbage, just put it in the bucket.
Yeah,
and that's
you know, like you gotta respect the motherfuckers.
I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to clean it, but of course, I don't think I would try to make it dirty.
No, but I'm just saying, like, even if I drop some popcorn, I would make it a little easier if I have like a box from like candy that I got from Woodman's or whatever, and just scoop it into the bucket and throw it away anyways. Just because I know that piles up.
I was gonna say I know what it's like.
Yeah,
that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
That's kind of like I don't know. It kind of gave me more of appreciation after like doing like the Amazon shit. I was like, damn, you know, like it's some work doing this job.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I've been thinking about that.
Work.
Like we, at least
I think we already talked about how Terrence and Calvin used to help out.
Yeah,
with the whole movie theater, but that was like when you think about that, like that's crazy, bro. Like to just have friends that'll be like, "Yeah, I'll go help you clean a fucking theater." You know what I'm saying?
He was.
What was the reason that y'all were?
Because a real one, folks.
No, what was the reason that y'all like
a little bit of money too?
Huh?
No, but originally, you said you didn't even think you were gonna get paid?
Yeah, no, because originally it was just because I was working.
We ain't had shit else to do.
Yeah, because they would be like, "Oh, can we spend the night or can you spend the night?" I was like, "Oh, I can't because I gotta go work at night." He's like, "I think Calvin or you, somebody." Was like,
it was Calvin first.
Well, we could just go help you out. And I was like, you sure? He was like, yeah. Like, what is it? And I was like, oh, I mean, it's just gonna be us doing this. And then after that,
and then it was just busting though, because it was
what we were doing throughout the day. Just
it's 3 of us in a fucking empty movie theater, just fucking around cleaning.
I did
like in the middle of the night, and then we got like you can go get a little sodas and shit that from behind the counters and shit. So it's like. Yeah, we just having a good time. We don't give a fuck what's going on.
I remember finding shit.
Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers find shit all the time.
And then my dad fucked it up. Did we talk? I think we already did talk about that. No,
this is news to me. The moment you just said that, I looked.
No, like I mean, like my dad fucked it up in terms of like finding shit. This man would literally. So when we would go clean the theater, he'd be like, "Wait here." Look through the whole theater, check all in between all the seats, and then be like, all right, we can go clean it now.
He said, yeah, I gotta look at that.
It all started because me and Jhoan would like finish our shit first and go to the next one just to get started on working, and we happened to find shit. He's like, oh no, that's not happening no more.
So he's like, cannot have this.
Can't have that happen no more. So then he's like, he would literally get mad at us. He'd be like, no, do not start on the next one yet. He'd be like, do not go to the next one yet. And that's when he moved it over to just wait here. I'll be right back. He would scan the whole theater.
I think that's why when you were coming to help us out, I think I was only doing garbages in like the halls.
Yeah, we was. That was all we was doing.
Yeah, because at that point he didn't want us to go in the theaters before him.
I was tripping for taking all the prizes.
He said, "You know what? I'll just do all the rooms. Y'all take care of these hallways and the garbage. You know, good."
Exactly.
That's the only thing that sucked about that was like going to sleep and then waking up to go do it in the middle of the night.
It was morning.
Yeah. It was at midnight, bro. And even then, there were still people at shows.
Yeah, sometimes we.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because for the most part, it wouldn't.
Well, because it was like the movies that just came out that week or some shit, and they have the late times. But we would get to my house like at 6 or 5 after school. Just hang out a little bit, and then go to sleep like at 6:30, 7. Wake up at 11.
Tired in a bitch. Like, god damn. It should have felt like a real job. It was like shit.
Yeah. We were pretty young then, too.
But it was busted.
What you doing, big dog?
Chill. I'm getting more comfortable. Like, this is a nice setup you got now.
Yes, sir. You know, we bought this desk for $10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't even say that. Couldn't even say that with your voice.
$10,000. I couldn't even condone a purchase. That's stupid.
Yeah. You'll see it in the year-end text stuff.
That's stupid. I mean, you know.
But
I've gotten some good investments in recently, but we wouldn't spend $10K on no table.
Nah, it was free. There you go. But is there anything else you guys would like to say before we wrap this up?
Nah, man.
Oh. All right. Well, then on that note, check out the other videos if you didn't check out the video with Sally. That wasn't numbered in case you get confused.
Someone dropped the ball with their job.
Hey, but don't worry, because he's editing the next one. Should be crisp, clean.
I'm not editing the next one.
Should be up to date. But oh shit!
See, look, bro.
Dude, you fucking up the whole.
You fucking up. Look, man.
You in my space, bro.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you
leave a comment.
Video, let us know. If you want any topics you want to hear, let us know. If you want to be a guest, let us know.
And, on that note, we're out.